Hi, I'm Sharad, the corporate social responsibility. Corporate social responsibility is the idea that the business of the responsibility to the society that exist around it according to the online rules certains the business strategy. Frame that work implies the corporate social responsibility that typically organized the manner that empower that they should act in the socially responsibility. It is from self-regulation that can be impressed introduce the strategies depending organization schools. Corporate social responsibility is some type of this. First one, environmental responsibility. Environmental responsibility refer to believe that the organization should behave as environmentally friendly as the way of possible. It is one of the most common from the corporate social responsibility. Some companies use the term environmental so they refer to as initiatives. Company has to enforce the environmental responsibility can do so several ways, reducing pollution, greenhouse gas, increasing the use of single-use plastic water consumptions and the general waste, increasing the reliance related to increase the substance resource and the recall or the practically recall the materials. After settings a negative environmental impact, the example for planting trees, funding research, and donating the related the cost. And ethical responsibility. Ethical responsibilities contain the ensuring the organizations is operating as a fair of ethical manner. Organizations empower the ethical responsibility aim to achieve the fair treatment to all stakeholders, including leadership, investor, the employee, supplier, and customers. Philanthropic responsibility. Philanthropic responsibility refers to the business aim to actively the make of world society a better place. In addition to acting the ethically and environmentally friendly as possible, the organization driving the philanthropic responsibility of the dedicate the programs their earnings. While many firms don't the charities the non-profit that the guiding the mission, another don't the word cause of the don't directly related to business. Other groups so take their own charitable trust or organizations give back. And economic responsibility. Economic responsibility is the practice of backing all of the financial decision is their commitment to the good the areas is the end goal of not simply maximum profit, but positive impact the environment, people and societies. And way of corporate social responsibility programs substance the business. First one, positive press and reputation building. One of the most powerful effect the sustainable responsible business ability to quickly generate the positive public of organizations in the addition of the press, the social media coverage, the major business aware assess the corporate systems in choosing the company to recognize and consumer appeal. The corporate responsibility intuits have they become the common consumer or the increasing the interest that patterns the business support case of the value. Business leadership can benefit the important the characters or the importance of the customers and talent attractions and the employee elections. The meaning is the consumer are the only people around one of the organization commitment improving the world. Increasingly, the talent profession, the especially those looking the business management careers, consider with the company business strategy and core value, match up their own value pursuing the job, and stronger client and the commitment relationship. The general seeing the business the characterable work can improve the organization's follow suit, both of one of the local more low global scale. They give service the corporations opportunities of other. The companies is the good include the potential client, the collaborate and develop the important relationship will corporate contributing to the great good. And bottom line. The more the business leaders, the time the company's unlimited goal of the make money. While of forcing the corporate responsibility come to its cost is also positive net effect on the company bottom line. All of the mentions the benefit, the revolutions of building, the customer appeal, the talent of organizations, increase the connections, to significantly improve the company's financial health. And corporate social responsibility is the some best example of the company's some McDonald's. McDonald's announced 2020 corporate social responsibility and substance plans. Companies include the goal of the measurement the plans to create the shared values, the business and society. McDonald's announced first corporate social responsibility and substance the framework that they describe the position of the company of the future well connected measurable the positive impact of the society. McDonald's related the framework is construction the company 2012 to 2013 corporate social responsibility and substance reports. Is integrating the framework, McDonald's continues the historically collaborate approach the consulting with the supplier, Francis, the customers, and more than the downs the substance expert ensures the social responsible investment organization. McDonald's at 2020 corporate social responsibility substance with the framework where the goal include this supporting substance the brief the productions of the collaborating to develop the goal principle and criteria the commitment of begin the purchasing the provisions the brief the verified the substance force in the 2016 and the sourcing the 100% of coffee the plan of oil and first this the verified the support substance the productions forcing the 100% of fiber based packing of certificate the real source and serving the 100% of the fruit, vegetables, low fat, the dairy and whole grains, 9 of the top markets. Increasing the restaurants, raising the 50% minimum wastage in 9 of the top markets. The increase the efficiency the company owned restaurant by 20% some of the top markets. And in our the new framework, the forcing the areas, the core of the business and can the make of different sides. McDonald's surveyed the global corporate responsibility substance the business. For instance, the breaking new ground of further collaborate the effect of the social suffering beef will be continues to work with the multi-stakeholders to develop the practical solutions to the increased rationing of the restaurant and across the industry. We will continue to meet our customer needs and choice the balance the menu options includes fruits and vegetables. And McDonald's the company is the power of the help transforms the global food market and lead the industry to substance and set out the private segment and while of journey and recommend the term visions the sustainable goal great step forward the addressing issues key the McDonald's business and value of chain. The McDonald's is the McDonald's the corporate social responsibility chain. The fully happened the until customers engage the contact. With the addition of capability, the movement of key social and the environment issues in different McDonald's can be bring substance to the masses of making part of the everyday business life and life of the customers. The term of 2002 to 2013, the corporate social responsibility substance have generated together for which had the report this McDonald's include I am sure about this committing the claim on the global invitation the collaborations alliance of the hair nations to make the nation's choice and influence education is the biggest part of the McDonald's experience. And offering the few fruits, vegetables, or low-fat dairy, the Happy Meals is the more than 95% for the restaurant around the world. Sourcing the 100% white fish for the fingers, the French fry, the substance. Installing the McDonald's 3 lakh pieces of the more energy efficient kitchen and building the equipments of the restaurant to the science of 2010. And of the more than 34,000 restaurants surveyed in 2013, about 90% report recycling used cooking oil and about the 77% report the recycling the consumer collaborate. It's the best example of the corporate social responsibilities. Thank you.